Derek chose to spend his dying days cutting ties with his family, selling his assets and marrying his girlfriend after he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. It meant his heartbroken parents didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and now they desperately want his ashes. But his widow is not budging.
Are you a gold digger, Nancy?
He's wrecked us.
Oh, wrecked it, that's for sure.
We don't know if he went peacefully. Was he struggling? We know nothing. The family knows nothing.
We'd just like to think that she's got a little bit of heart for us to have the ashes.
It's just not right. It shouldn't happen this way.
Yeah, that's when it was about 12, I think. At school.
Patricia and Robert are grieving parents. They miss their son Derek dearly. He was diagnosed with terminal liver cancer at the age of 53.
You don't expect... Sorry.
Take your time.
You don't expect to hear that about your children. It's a bit hard.
Derek's twin brothers, Jason and Dean, will never forget the day their big brother was told he had a death sentence.
I sat beside my brother in at RPA and it was devastating. Doctor told Derek and myself that he has 7 to 12 months to live.
The tight-knit family says it supported Derek throughout his treatment, and when they found out it was terminal, they wanted him to be happy, but also protected.
He had no children. We were the beneficiary of the will, but I don't need the money. My brother don't need the money. We just wanted to see our brother have a happy ending of his life.
Derek's girlfriend at the time was Nancy. The couple met the same year he got sick. Nancy says they fell in love quickly, and after just a few weeks, Derek proposed, but she said no.
He was a gentle giant. He just, he done everything for anyone. He was a yes man.
Derek had a property in Sydney's southwest, a car and superannuation. When he was given months to live, Nancy says he proposed again, insisting he wanted to die with her as his wife, so they got married a month later. But his family questioned Nancy's intentions.
Those boys were trying to help him, understand what could happen. You don't let them move in and start taking over everything, because this is what some of these people do. She just blocked us every which way she could on every single thing we tried.
In an email, Derek told his family he'd had enough of their opinions. It breaks my heart when I needed my family the most. It was all about my money and my will, and not about my happiness or health. I am pissed off you are all causing me so much stress that I don't need. Please let me die in peace. I don't want to have anything to do with any of you.
We don't know where he was, what happened. When it was just virtually, he vanished away from us.
Nancy says 3 months before he died, Derek updated his will and included a letter explaining his wishes, that his whole estate was to pass to her, no funeral was to be held, his body be cremated, and his ashes scattered in a place of her choosing. Nancy says while she didn't personally agree with elements of Derek's wishes, she honoured them. Derek died on October 29 last year, but Nancy never told his family. They heard the heartbreaking news from a local mechanic weeks later.
And to find out that he was gone for so long before we did find out, that was cruel to us. She could have at least let us know.
But there was more heartache to come.
He sold the house. And I thought Derek would never sell his house.
As for the marriage...
I still can't understand it.
The family also learnt Derek was cremated and given no funeral service.
She just went and picked the ashes up. No funeral service or anything.
I didn't get that opportunity to say to my brother, I love you, brother, meet you one day. Didn't get that opportunity. It kills me today.
If we saw him before he went, we would have been happy. Just to say that final goodbye, even to have a funeral would have been good.
The family's now desperate to get Derek's ashes before it's too late. His mum's got terminal stomach cancer and has been given months to live.
I want those ashes and I want to put closure for the family, for my mother, and I want the ashes to go with Mum.
We'd just like the ashes back so we can sort of have a place where we can go and to honour him, you know, seeing he was our firstborn.
But Nancy has other plans.
We've spoken to Derek's parents. We'd just like to hear your side of the story. Where are Derek's ashes? Where are Derek's ashes? Nancy, will you give Derek's parents his ashes?
At this time, I have no comments for you, but I am seeking legal advice.
Can you explain to us why you married Derek when he was dying? Are you a gold digger, Nancy?
Nancy denies she's a gold digger. Derek's loved ones claim they don't care about the money either way. They just want his remains.
We don't get that closure, and we never will get that closure. Does it eat us all up? 1,000,000% it eats us up, and we've got to go to our own grave with that because we didn't get that closure that we wanted as a family.